Go Parlay King Sports. I'm back with some more boxing talk. So this weekend we had a fight in Canelo versus Berlanga, and it was a terrible fight. No action whatsoever. Canelo slipping. He losing it. He ain't sharp no more. And another fight where another fighter jumps in the ring with Canelo and he ain't even trying to win. He just happy to go 12 rounds with Canelo. That's what Edgar Berlanga was. He was happy to go 12 rounds. He wasn't even trying to win the fight. Pathetic. And I feel sorry for the people that paid for that fight, which I always said, I ain't got no money for Canelo. I stream all Canelo fights for free. So I don't pay him shit. No, Canelo will never get a dollar from me until he step in the ring with somebody real. But so now we giving participation awards out for Edgar Berlanga just because he went 12 rounds with Canelo and he didn't win not one round. He got shut out in that fight, and we talking about we want to see him in a fight with Caleb Plant. I don't want to see no damn Edgar Berlanga no motherfucking more, man. He did not come to fight against Canelo. He stayed on the back foot the whole fight. He wasn't even trying to win. He was just like Charlo. Just like who the guy he fought before Charlo? No, John Ryder was the only guy I seen get in the ring with Canelo who was trying to take his motherfucking head off. Like, he was the only guy that I seen fight Canelo and he was trying to win. Everybody else, they was just trying to survive. Just so they could say, oh, I went 12 rounds with Canelo. Like Edgar Berlanga, you went 12 rounds with Canelo, but you got shut out. I heard somebody say, oh, he went 12 rounds with Canelo, but he ain't get stopped. Like, so you lost. Well, I'm not giving no participation awards out over here. You either win or you lose. And he was a fucking loser. So why would I want to see him in the ring again? Why? He ain't showed me nothing in that fight. Edgar Berlanga didn't show me nothing in that fight that makes me say, oh, I want to see him again. Nothing. So everybody was going around here talking about, oh, we want to see Edgar Berlanga again and shit, man. I don't know what the fuck y'all watching, bro. I don't know what y'all watching, because that was a shitty-ass trash fight. Straight up trash fight. And like I said, I streamed it. It was some bullshit. The undercard was some bullshit. The whole motherfucking fight was some bullshit. So we ain't got no money for Canelo until he get in the ring with somebody real. And now we turning our attention to this Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford talking about he want to fight Canelo, man. Man, you ain't gonna do nothing. If you got that Canelo fight, you ain't gonna do nothing but run around for 12 rounds and shit. You ain't gonna stand in the pocket with Canelo. Like, I wouldn't even want to see that fight because I know Crawford ain't coming to win. He ain't coming to win. He coming for a check. That's what the fuck he coming for. He coming for a check. Yeah, he gonna show up for the fight, but he ain't coming to win. He just like Charlo. He just like Edgar Berlanga. He ain't coming to win. He just coming for a check. And I don't want to see that shit. If you just coming for a check, I don't want to see that shit, bro. I know you can't beat no Canelo. You can't beat Canelo. You just struggle with Miramov. So how the fuck can you beat Canelo? How can you beat Canelo when you just struggle with Miramov? So miss me with that shit, man. Miss me with that. Crawford, you need to be fighting Boots. That's who you need to be fighting. Like, you need to be fighting somebody that's in your weight class or around your weight class. You talking about going up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, man. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. You can't beat no damn Canelo. You just want a payday. That's all you want. It's a fucking payday. Like Edgar Berlanga. Like the other dude that he just fought. The dude, I don't even know. Like, I stopped counting these bums that Canelo keep fighting shit. Because Edgar Berlanga is a bum in my eyes. A bum. Any real fighter would have stopped him. Would have stopped Edgar Berlanga. He ain't going the full distance. Right? These are straight up bums that Canelo getting in the ring with. And I mean, he can keep fighting these bums all he wants to. I'm gonna just keep streaming this shit all day long. Like, I ain't got no money for them, so it don't matter to me. It don't matter to me about who he fight. But until he get in the ring with somebody real, nah, I ain't got no money for you. I don't care. You keep coming out with these pay-per-view prices all you want to. I ain't paying them pay-per-view prices. I saw that shit said $79.99. I laughed at that shit when I saw that price for Canelo and Edgar Berlanga, $79.99 on pay-per-view. Laughed like a motherfucker, man. And then I was laughing at the people. They said the fight did 755 pay-per-view buys. I don't believe that shit, bro. I think that shit all cap. I'm calling cap on the pay-per-view numbers. I'm calling straight up cap. I do not believe that fight did 755,000 pay-per-view buys. I do not believe that shit. I do not believe it. I don't believe it. They capping. Straight up capping. They straight up capping, man. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe them damn numbers. Them fugazi ass numbers. I don't believe that shit. I do not believe 755,000 people bought that fight. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe it. I think that shit only did it probably barely got over 100,000 pay-per-view buys. But I do not believe that number they throwing out there, 755,000. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. They just making up shit now. They making up numbers. And then if Crawford did want to fight, you know, he had the perfect opportunity. He was on TMZ and they was talking to him about the Canelo fight, and he sent up here all cordial and shit, all respectful and shit. This the shit I be talking about, man. If you want to fight Canelo, man, you can't be motherfucking respectful. You got to be disrespectful. Then a motherfucker. Like, off the rip. You can't show Canelo no goddamn respect, man. Tomorrow, this is what Crawford was saying. Oh, it's all love and respect over here. I respect Canelo. You know, I ain't gonna come out of pocket at Canelo or nothing like that. Like, man, fuck that shit, man. That boring ass motherfucking shit. You basically sit up here begging. You begging Canelo for a fight. He ain't even got to fight your motherfucking ass. If I'm Canelo, nah, you ain't getting no fight. Go fight Boots. That's what I tell Crawford. If I'm Canelo, go fight Boots. If you beat Boots, then I'll give you a shot. That's what he should say. That's what he should say. Go fight Boots. If you beat Boots, then I'll fight you. Go fight Boots. If you beat Boots, then you can fight Canelo. That's what Canelo should tell Crawford. Like, go fight Boots, man. If you really want the Canelo fight, go fight Boots. If you could beat Boots, then I'll give you a shot at the title. Other than that, I don't want to hear shit from you. Like, you 4 weight classes down, man. You too small. You already said the weight was gonna be, you know, you're gonna have to worry about his weight. Man, what do you think Canelo gonna rehydrate on fight night? You think he gonna come in at 169? You think he gonna come in at 169 on fight night? Then he gonna come in at 175, 180. Now he need to be talking about Boots. Stop ducking Boots, man. You said Canelo because you trying to cash out. That's your retirement fight. Like I always told everybody, I'm like, man, Crawford is trying to retire. He got retirement money right now, but he trying to get that last big check, and then he gonna hang it up. He gonna hang it up. But I just don't like how he was talking on TMZ and shit, showing Canelo all this goddamn respect and shit, man. Fuck that shit. You supposed to be disrespecting Canelo to the fullest. Every chance they put camera and a mic in your face, you supposed to be disrespecting Canelo. Like, man, fuck Canelo. I'm gonna whoop Canelo's motherfucking ass if I ever get that fight. This shit ain't going 12, none of that shit. That's the shit motherfuckers want to hear. We don't want to hear no, oh, it's all love and respect and I'm kissing this ring, I'm bowing down, and you bowing down to Canelo, you kissing his ass, you kissing his rings and all that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here with that weak ass shit, man. Weak ass shit. Like I said, he just trying to cash out. Crawford looking for that retirement check. He looking for that retirement check. And like I said, if I'm Canelo, I tell him to go fight Boots. Like, go fight Boots. If you really want to crack at me, go fight Boots. That's who you need to be fighting. Go fight Boots. You can't beat no Canelo. You can't beat him. You can't beat him. You can't beat him. Like I said, you struggled against Miramov. People keep forgetting. You went 12 rounds with Miramov. No drops. Miramov wasn't even leaking after 12 rounds with Crawford and shit. So that performance you put out there against Miramov is just supposed to guarantee that you can beat Canelo. No, the fuck you can't, man. You can't beat no Canelo. And I'm going to keep saying that shit till the cows come home. If they set that fight up, man, the odds on Canelo will be so goddamn great. It'll be crazy, man. Canelo will probably be some shit like minus 8,000, and Crawford will be like plus. I mean, he will have stupid odds, like plus 700, plus 800, plus 850. Like, that's how huge of an underdog he would be in that fight. Because you coming up 3 weight classes. You know, coming up 3 weight classes. If you think you can fight Canelo, why don't you go up there and go fight the champions up there at 160? The Janovics. You know what I'm saying? Janovic up there at 160, why don't you go up there and fight him? You know. It's just crazy, man. I just know that Crawford, he want that retirement check. He want that retirement check, and I don't think Canelo gonna give it to you. I don't think Canelo gonna give it to you, man. You know, every time the camera get put in your face, man, it's too much goddamn respect for Canelo, man. You be showing Canelo too much fucking respect, bro. Too much fucking respect. If you want the Canelo fight, you gotta disrespect him, man. You gotta be raw and uncut every time they put a camera or a mic in your face about Canelo, man. You gotta jump out of character for this fight, man. You can't sit back and be like, oh, I just hope that he give me the opportunity to get a chance to fight Canelo. Nah, man, we ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Canelo ain't trying to hear that shit. That shit you talking ain't gonna get Canelo to fight you, man. Talking all this motherfucking cordial bullshit. You kissing Canelo's ass, showing him hella respect and shit. Canelo just laughing at your stupid ass. He laughing at you like, man, Crawford, you stupid as hell. Sit up here kissing my ass and shit for a check. Kissing Canelo's ass for a check. That's what the fuck Terrence Crawford doing and shit. It's fucking pathetic, man. I couldn't believe that shit that he was saying on that TMZ interview he gave and shit. All respect and love and motherfucker, you might as well just go ahead and hug this motherfucker then. Hug him, write him a love letter. Shit, send him some motherfucking flowers. All that ass kissing you was doing on TMZ and shit, man. I couldn't believe that shit. Like, man, look at this motherfucker. He's sitting up here begging and kissing this dude's ass and shit. Kissing his ass. And another thing too, man, about this boxing shit. You know, it's a boxer at 154, named what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. Oh, Front Door. Everybody keeps saying Front Door easy work. He easy work. He easy work. He easy work. Man, he is not no damn easy work, bro. He ain't no motherfucking easy work. If he was easy work, he'd have multiple losses. Last time I checked, he did beat Tim Tszyu. And you can't use that. Oh, Tim Tszyu was bleeding out his head and shit. He was still punching. He was still punching. So ain't no excuses. He lost to Tim Tszyu. He beat Tim Tszyu. So Fundora is not easy work, man. You know, guys be killing me and shit talking about he easy work. He easy work. Yeah, right. See, that dude ain't easy work. If Fundora fight tall, man, it's over with for everybody at 154, man. It's over. If he fight tall and you got to come into that reach, man, you ain't getting past that reach, man. All you got to do is keep stepping back, keep that stick in your face all 12 rounds. Keep that stick in his face, just like he did Tim Tszyu. He kept that stick in Tim Tszyu face all 12 rounds. So Fundora is not easy work, man. I wish people would stop saying that shit. He ain't easy work. We ain't giving out participation awards over here. Not over here. Not on this channel. We don't give out participation awards just because you went 12 with a guy and you ain't getting knocked out. Oh, that's a good showing. Nah, we don't play them games over here. You lost. You ain't win a round. That shit wasn't even competitive. It wasn't even competitive. Canelo won all 12 rounds, man. All 12 rounds were easy. Easy. Edgar didn't show me shit that he can get in the ring and do anything with any top fighter. I do not want to see no motherfucking Edgar Berlanga no more. Even though I know he gonna come back and fight some more bums. That's all these boxers do, man. They fight bums until they get that one big payday, and then they'll put it all on the line then and shit. But until then, they fight bums. Just like Bam Rodriguez. This dude stay fighting bums. Scared of the motherfucking monster. Like I keep saying, man. Bam scared of the monster is scared of Bam. They both scared of each other. So they keep scheduling fights against bums. Bam about to get in the ring and fight another bum. Just like he just got done fighting an ex past his prime champion. Dude was past his prime at the end of his motherfucking career. And now he want to fight him. Why you ain't want to fight him when he was in his prime fighting Chocolatito? You ain't want to fight him then. You want to fight him when he passed his prime, man. That's why I ain't got no respect for no goddamn Bam Rodriguez. You keep fighting these bums, man. You keep fighting bums. Same thing with the monster. You keep fighting bums. You keep fighting bums, man. That Donahue dude you just fought, man, he was a straight up bum. And he was getting hella shit off on you. Straight rights all to your face. Had you running into all types of shit. But he was he was a bum. He was a bum, but he was catching you though. He caught you with a whole bunch of shit in that fight. But he was a bum. Right? He was a straight up bum. Just like with Bam. He about to fight some bum in December and shit. I don't even know who the fuck they said that dude's name was. He's a fucking bum. All these boxers, they just want to fight bums until they get that payday. They only gonna have one real fight in their whole goddamn career where they gonna have to put it on the line and shit. That's why I ain't got no money for these guys. I ain't got no money for no boxer that don't want to put it on the line, that don't want to challenge themselves. You got me fucked up. You think I'm gonna be paying pay-per-view prices and you ain't fighting no no pay-per-view worthy opponent. Nah, hell no. That's why they got streaming out there. That's why they got streaming services out there. I would never give none of these boxers, if it's a fight that I don't want to see and they talking about pay-per-view, oh, I'm streaming that shit. Just like I was laughing like a motherfucker when they said Stevenson was gonna be on pay-per-view. I was laughing like a motherfucker. That shit gonna flop like fuck. Stevenson versus Cordina pay-per-view. I was laughing like, man, get the fuck out of here. They ain't paying. I'm not paying no damn Stevenson no pay-per-view prices. Are you serious? Against Joe Cordina? Hell nah. If you would have got in the ring with Tank Davis, yeah, I got some money for you. But against Joe Cordina, hell nah, I ain't paying you no pay-per-view prices, bro. I was gonna stream the shit out your fight. If you'd have went through with that fight with Joe Cordina, I was gonna stream that shit. I ain't got no money for no guys up here fighting these bums and they talking about charging you pay-per-view prices. You crazy as fuck. You'll be a fool to pay for these prices, man. Pay for these fights and they up here fighting bums, but they want you to pay 80, 85, 90 motherfucking dollars to see this bum bash. Just like Canelo and Edgar Berlanga, they charge y'all 80 motherfucking dollars to see that bullshit. For a fight that go 12 rounds and it was straight up garbage. Pathetic. So that's why I'm happy I didn't pay them prices. I never pay them prices. Never. Never. Stream team all day long. Every time they put together a fight where they try to get over on the fans with a pay-per-view, I stream that shit. And like I said, I do not believe them numbers they throwing out there talking about 755,000. I do not believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. Hell no, I don't believe that shit. 750. Yeah, right. Y'all capping, bro. Y'all capping like a motherfucker, man. I don't believe that shit. We don't believe them numbers. We don't believe them numbers. We don't believe them numbers. I don't believe that shit. I think that shit is fugazi. Them numbers that they throwing out is fucking fugazi. We don't believe that shit. 755,000 shit, man. I damn near fell out my seat laughing when I heard people reporting that shit. Laughing like a motherfucker. Like, man, what the fuck? 755,000. Yeah, okay. Okay, you think I'm gonna believe that bullshit? Okay. That's some straight up bullshit. We don't believe that shit. Crawford, you can't beat no motherfucking Canelo. You can't beat Canelo. You just looking for a payday. That's all that is. You just looking for a payday. And like I said, if I was Canelo, I would tell Crawford to go fight Boots. Go fight Boots. If you beat Boots, I'll give you a shot at the title. Yeah, and then we'll see. We'll see if Crawford really want that fight for real. If Canelo told him that shit, we'll see if he want that fight for real. Because we all know that Crawford ducking Boots. We already know that shit. You know, we already know. Crawford don't want no parts of Boots at all. Even if they paid him good, he still wouldn't get in the ring with Boots. So, you know, Crawford should fucking retire for real, because you ain't getting the Canelo fight, man. You ain't getting that fight. You ain't getting that fight the way you talking. You ain't getting that fight. You got to put some pizzazz on that shit. You got to come out of character. I know you said you don't know how to jump out of character. Yes, the fuck you do. You jumped out of character against Tio Lopez. You and Tio Lopez got into it over the weekend. You know, that's the type of energy I want to see you have against motherfucking Canelo. That same energy you had against Tio, I need you to have that same energy against Canelo. Fuck all this respect shit. Ain't nobody gonna tune in to this shit when you sit here talking about, it's nothing but respect and love, and I'm ready to bow down and kiss Canelo's rings and bend over for him and go buy him some flowers and candy, and we're gonna go to the movies and all that weak ass shit. Nobody trying to hear that shit. That don't get the fans no type of pizzazz, no type of fire, no type of flame to see that fight. When you sit here talking all this cordial shit, when you kissing Canelo's ass, when you talking about going to buying flowers and shit and kissing his motherfucking rings, nah, it gotta be disrespectful to the fullest. Like straight up disrespect. Then that's when people will be like, oh yeah, we want to see that fight. We want to see that now. Like, you know what I'm saying? He disrespecting the fuck out of Canelo. Like, that's when people want to see that. You got to jump out of character, man. You can't be on this motherfucking cordial shit, bro. If you want the Canelo fight, you got to jump out of character. Too much motherfucking love and respect from your goddamn ass when it come to Canelo. Like I said, I seen you jump out of character when you saw T.O. and y'all had your little thing. Yeah, that energy you gave T.O., that's the same energy you should be giving Canelo. And T.O. Lopez, man, don't nobody believe in T.O. Lopez, man. All he do is talk. That's all he do is motherfucking talk. He don't get in the ring and fight nobody real. Nobody real. He struggled against the last dude he was in the ring with in Miami. That was a snooze fest. Straight up snooze fest, man. But we got the big fight this weekend, though. The real fight is this weekend with AJ and Daniel Dubois. That's the fight. That's going to be a somebody get knocked out fight. Like, that fight ain't going the distance. Somebody get knocked out. Like, that's a guaranteed knockout right there because both guys throw big blows. And it's like the first person who connect, that's who going to win the fight. It ain't going 12. I'm going to say the fight will be over with by round, I'm going to say 8 or 9. Somebody will be up out of there by 8 or 9 rounds. It'll be a KO. But it's not going the distance. It ain't going 12. I know that for a fact. This fight ain't going 12. So this the fight you need to be tuning into. AJ and the Dubois fight this weekend. And there's some fights on the undercard too that's going to be live. Trust me, this fight right here going to be way better than that Canelo bullshit he just threw out there. And everything else on the undercard. Danny Garcia, you need to retire. It's over with. It's over. Wrap that shit up. You don't even need to go back to your hometown and get a fight in Philadelphia. It's over with, man. It's over. You stay out the ring 2 years, man. You can't come back talking about you fighting high level competition, and you ain't fought nobody in 2 years and shit. Nah, hell nah. It's the same thing with Errol Spence, dude, man. You ain't been in the ring in a long ass time, man. You talking about coming back? All right. I just think you just need to retire, man. All right, real talk, man. Just retire. You know, you lost to one of the greats, but you know, people still got respect for you because you took that fight. I got hella respect for you because you took that fight. You know, you could have dodged and dodged around that fight and never fought Crawford. And you know, we never would have seen that shit. But you know, you stand on business. You said you wanted that Terrence Crawford fight, and you stand on business, and we got to see it. So I got none but respect for Errol Spence. But I'm just saying, like, you just saw Danny, man, out the ring for 2 years, man. It's hard to come back, especially at the top level when you've been gone for a long time. And boxing ain't a sport to where you could be leaving for a year, year and a half, 2 years, 2.5 years, 3-year layoff. You can't be gone from boxing that long, man. Talking about you want to fight top level competition, you can't be gone that long, man. So I just hope that, you know, Spence, you know, make the right decision. Make the right decision, man. Because if you come back and you get in the ring with somebody and you still got the after effects from the Terrence Crawford fight, then it's really time for you to hang them up. Right? You had a great career. You're gonna be first ballot Hall of Famer. So, you had a great career. I'm pretty much sure you got plenty of cash out. You got plenty of money. So you straight, man. You straight. I just don't want to see you come back and look like Danny Garcia. All right. So, other than that, Crawford, you ain't ready for no Canelo. Stop calling Canelo out. You looking for a payday, just like Edgar Berlanga was looking for a payday. That's all you want is a payday. So you can't beat Canelo. I don't care what the fuck you say. You can't beat no damn Canelo when you struggling with Miramov. People keep forgetting that he struggled with Miramov, man. It was a struggle. Like, it wasn't no Crawford went up to 154 and dominated dude. No, it wasn't no goddamn domination. That shit was close, man. That shit was close, man. That shit was close in a motherfucker, man. Real talk. That shit was close. They both were scared to throw some major shit at each other. Both of them were scared, man. Shit was crazy, man. It was like a chess match. They both looking at each other for 12 motherfucking rounds of shit, man. Round after round after round, it was the same shit over and over and over again. They both standing there just fighting each other and shit. Scared as fuck to let some shit go, man. And you think with that performance, I can beat Canelo. Shit. No, the fuck you can't beat Canelo. Just keep it 100, man, that you just want a payday, man. That's all you want. You ain't coming to win. You're going to be like Charlo. You're going to be like Edgar Berlanga. You just coming for a check. That's all it is. You just coming for a check, man. Coming for a check. So we'll see what happens with that bullshit. I hope that fight don't go on because Crawford can't beat no damn Canelo. You barely got past Miramov. I said run the fade back with Miramov. You scared to do that shit. You terrified to run that fade back with Miramov. You know what it is. You like, man, Miramov almost beat me. So it is what it is. Like I said, if they put on fights that I don't want to see, and especially pay-per-view, we stream team all day long, baby. Stream team all day long. But make sure you tap into my 2-team parlays in college football and NFL. I'm up out of here, man.